What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Rasul, my name is Panya. I'm here to acknowledge your frequency, to alter your conscience, to have your mind to transcend above the deprivations of sin, to slip from here on earth. And what I want to spend here now, I'm not delaying time. We learn to properly navigate as a peaceful warrior, spirits that is emanating free from the discriminations, that is elimination of the negativity. As the affirmative action, the ability to receive the grace, the greatest of all its love, the goals, the love of the life lesson that is teaching us in this milestone lesson by creating and gracefully as we walk in, right, through the valley of the shadow of death, we take a look at our life and realize there's a lot more to give than to receive. At the same time, we're learning how to receive, so it could circulating our kind of like the blood flow, ruminating in the contributing in the divine, being divinely humanity with love now and forevermore. It's flourishing and it's establishing. It is the gratitude thinking of the way of building the architect and streaming of this deliberate intention, decision we're making, the aerodynamic of the positivity of this peaceful warrior. We are just like the lotus we see here. The first is a lot of muddy pond, right? However, infrastructure has the foundations made with love and corporations. It intensifies and is magnified in its magnitude, in this compound, in the vicinity, in the sculpture monument of many pillars of attributes that contributes, and all this in the happiness of embracing of the journey that it will take to make, to create this beautiful artistic art that we see here. Happiness make us the best creations that we can be. The pieces of the minerals of heaven here on earth. The love at heart of fruitarians. No meat, fruits. Because our fruitarians love it. The differences between vegetarians and fruits, not so much. The differences is the mind calibration. The thoughts, the first and foremost is to recognize, to be the change you want to see. Is you, starting with you. And the status is that we ascend to not be in a status quo, to fall forth, to fall forward, to roll, right? To navigate something that we can show, demonstrate right here, right now. Boom. And a much fixed aiding of our ability to expand and capacity to have the purpose of life in this 24 hours that we are living in, the things that we call life, the goals that we achieve and the goals that we strive. The goals is great of all is love, the direction and the way that they're in and after. I think it's the things that always had us to start propelling the momentum to achieve to the North Star, to make, to mask, to unmask the mandated shit. Because in the beginning about the virus and shit, isn't it about the time for you to recognize what it is? If you are vaccinated, mask off, right? And now it's still be mandated. Is this something you want to go like a dog with a muzzle? I see dog wearing that mask shit, but why are you still wearing it? Speaking of truth, this is an introduction and alignment process. Simply introduction, like a stimulation of conversation as a lover, actively living in. So as a peaceful warrior, how do we navigate through our life journey from here to there, above, below, and all around? How do we create the astonishing result to attain the goals and to learn the life lesson that we have been encountered in the circumstances and the situation that we are currently in as well too? To create the graceful with the gratitude and to look over the obvious, to have no compromise, and so we can realize and recognize the world as we come to enjoy, to remember, to recollect some of the things that we have experienced, and remember that contribution of our own happiness, it's intensify the divine beings of our spirits and theirs as we encounter one another. We're using the sublime mind to deliberately dial in the decision, the aerodynamic of the focus of our imaginations to attain the goal that we as a trainer, coach, teacher, sensei, punch, sensation,